Don't you love it when you think you're recording and you spend hours doing it, and then you find out it was all for nothing because nothing was recorded? Hello, and welcome back to another video in the To the Promised Land series with Rutherfield FC. My name is Riley, and today's video is a little bit different than past videos, mostly because I kind of messed up, to be honest. I had recorded a bunch of videos of this next season in level 8, I believe. Guess what? That's what happens when you just record, and then you don't look back at the how it was recorded because it was not recorded properly. It was a software update issue. So I recorded a black screen. So I played through the entire season. We were in the Isthmian League Division 1 Southeast, and it was not a struggle, but I think it was the first time that we actually had some competition that was kind of like more where we were at. Because up to this point, it's been kind of just a cakewalk, let's be honest here. But we did get promoted. We did not win the league, though. This is the first. Did not win the league this time around. We got through. What is this? What is that? Let's go to the home. So we got promoted through the playoffs. We were one of 4 teams in the playoffs. We finished second in the league. White Leaf were obviously the winners, and we were able to move on via the playoffs, which was what the board kind of was hoping that we'd be able to do, is be promoted via playoffs. So we met our board expectations. But the beginning of the season was a little rough, I'm not going to lie. As you can see, we started off fairly decent with a 2-0 win against Hartley, Sheep Bay, 2-2 draw, Ashford United 3-0 win, hashtag 1-1. It started going pretty well, and then we got into November. Honestly, even October, a couple draws, a loss, but honestly, there wasn't the league games, I guess, were 2 draws and a win. But then we got into November, and that's where we struggled. We lost against White Leaf, who at the time we didn't know, but they went on to win the league. Third round qualifying, FA Trophy, sure. Hastings, we beat them, sure. Then we drew 0-0. Then we lost 2-1, 2-1. We lost in the Velocity Trophy third round. And yeah, our morale was pretty garbage at that point. It was a hard time. And because of the nature of the league, as you can see, we're at 80 points, and obviously at the end of the season form was spectacular, which helped us push up to second. Not quite get to that first place. I was ahead of that though. Everyone's pretty close. You gotta think, lowest is 45, highest is 84, but you look at fifth place, 59. It's there's not a whole lot of room for error. So when we were losing all these matches and drawing, we were getting out of playoff contention, and that was not a great thought. But December turned out to be pretty good. We lost in the first round of the FA Trophy, but they're in the next whatever. They're ahead of us. But in the league, we played well. January was awesome. We didn't lose at all. February, we only lost once against Ramsgate, who was in first place at the top of the table most of the season, to be honest. And then we kind of went on and played fairly decent, and we beat City of Liverpool 2-1, and Ashford, we destroyed them in the final. So we gained promotion. So this video is mostly just going to be a season review and jumping into the next season, which obviously if you're watching this video, I figured out how to record again. So that is great for all of us. Um, where are we though? Where is this season review button? Yeah, we'll come up to it. So record high for Rutherfield. Um, yeah, obviously it's an all-time high for us. Record low haul of league goals for Rutherfield. Whatever. We scored less goals than we had previously in other seasons, but different competition. Whatever. Um, record highest points total without winning title, which is interesting. Record high points to reach playoffs. Okay, interesting. So our best 11. I think most of the people that you see here are currently in the squad. The only difference is that Pierce was not in the starting lineup. And we'll get into that in a little bit here, especially as we jump into the season review. So the new arrivals, we'll understand, because I forget what actually has been seen and what hasn't been seen, but we'll get into why Pierce was not. And this is why, right here, this man. Ooh, why? His wage is too high? Whatever. Raynell Mackenzie Lyle. I believe he is Guyanese, but he's also English and Jamaican. Looks like he was born in London, though, so that's where his English comes from. I don't have anything else on him. Oh, what the heck is this? A little glitch here. Let's try this again, shall we? View season review. New arrivals. Bum, 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 bum. Let's look at Raynell Mackenzie Lyle again. Let's look at him, please. So it looks like he started out with Barnett, and we got him on a free, obviously. So 15 clean sheets, 7.12, 40 appearances. He was a solid player. And he has good potential. So Pierce also has great potential ability, but I think the only difference is Mackenzie Lyle had better current, marginally better current. So yeah. Other than him, though, I did bring in Jimmy Wild at the end of the season. He is a really great striker, stat wise. 6'5". Doesn't have much for pace, but he's got good jumping, finishing, and 4.5. So I don't know. He was for free. Figured why not. Oh, what is with this? Why is it glitchy like this? Whatever. For the most part, we did not really bring anyone else in. And that's why we kind of struggled a little bit, is that the squad was mostly the same from the season before. And again, I wouldn't say we struggled. So, average home attendance, 133. Brandon Taverner was our top scorer. So, Jack Daldy was out for most of the season, as an FYI. But Brandon Taverner, he continued to do what he does. I know average rating wise, it was his not as good season. Good English there, but he was still a solid player, especially with Jack Daldy being out. Yeah, so we'll get more into the players in a moment. We finished what we were supposed to. The FA Cup knocked down the third qualifying round. They just wanted us to get to the first. Great, we did it. The FA Trophy, they wanted a third qualifying round. We were knocked down the first round, so we made it. We made that one as well. And Velocity reached the third round, and we were knocked out in the third round. Great. So no trophies this season, unfortunately for us. And interesting enough, the goal of the season is from Harry Collier from this wonderful 2-1 win against Whiteleaf, who went on to win the league. So let us watch and see what Harry Collier was able to accomplish against the... They probably weren't top of the table at that point, but they still won at the end. So impressive nonetheless. So let us go. So Dylan Morgan played a lot because of the injury to Jack Daldy, Harry Collier. The thing is, like, these goals of the season are not like they're not the best ones. Let's be honest. I don't know where they come up with them. I did not think that was the best one. So our money situation is bad. But again, there's not much I can do about that. We're within the wage budget. There's just not a lot of money coming in. Like, yeah, our sponsorships are higher this season, but when you're in debt, like £180,000, I don't know. It's it's tricky. I don't know. The club's reputation has increased from obscure to local. This will help us to attract a higher caliber player to the club, help our support base grow, and greatly improve our commercial revenue. Awesome. Competition prize, just a little bit more. I don't know. Everything's pretty much the same. I don't know. There's not much difference there. And honestly, there's not much we can do about the money at this point. We're so far down the pyramid still that not much can be really done. Jack Dolly, though, still was able to finish the season with the 7.18. And he still scored 15 goals despite playing 15-ish games less. So, very impressive for the skipper. Let's go to the accolades. Just find out a little bit more of the stats for the season. Obviously, Brandon Taverner was the fans player of the season. He was kind of the most consistent. Young player of the season, Dan Francis, who also had a lot of injuries, but great for him. Goal of the season, we saw all that. Top goal scorer, 35 goals. Brandon Taverner in all competitions. Most assists, 27 for Archie Morris. I did not realize he had 27. Obviously, it's 22, but for all competitions, let's see. All competitions, 27. Cups, league, non-competitive. That's amazing. Great player. Very happy to have him in the squad. Mostly goals by a player. Jack Dolly still has all the records. And yeah, we actually did receive a transfer fee for this young fella, Kyle Jopling, paid £1,000, which is great, but it's there's not much. That's not making a huge dent in the overall finances as we take a look here. £175,000. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And the club vision, the board, like I would love a takeover just for that debt to be wiped out, but it doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. So, anyways, let us just take a look-see here. Let's see what the club vision is before I start going into that meeting. So we are in the regional Premier Division now. Well, divisions. I don't know which one, but all they want us to do is avoid relegation. They don't want us to get promoted. I will get promoted. I have to. But oh, it was right here the whole time. Negotiate. What can I negotiate? Make the most of set pieces. I want to negotiate this one. Repair the clubs. That one's stupid, but I can't. I thought there's a meeting I was supposed to have. No, the players are all on break. End of season break. Yeah, they're all gone. All right. Well, it's going to be a little while until we are back, but I hope the update of what I just all said about the season made sense. I'm excited for this next level because if we get through this, Vanarama South. Like we're like non-league at that point. I think. Don't. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but pretty confident that's right. Anyways, we're going to move forward. We're going to try to address the squad. I should probably look at the team report, just looking at the depth that we have. Let's look at that real quick. Squad depth. I'm really confused by the stars. How is Jack Daldy a 3 and Brandon Taverner a 2.5? How is he only a 3 potential ability? How is that possible? I don't believe that. No, don't believe that for a second. Who? Richard Howell, man. You're not very good, are you? Just like looking at our stuff and being like, "Ooh, everyone sucks." I don't believe any of this is actually correct. I don't know. Jimmy Wild 2.5. Whatever. We're gonna try to address some holes in the squad. Um, and yeah, I'll update you when there's something that needs updating. Let's go. Back now with the season. As you can see, we are in the Isthmian League Premier Division, which is not a surprise because we were in the southeast part of that before. What else has happened? We're just about to play against Whitehawk. So let us look at the season preview first and see where they think we're going to finish. Oh, they think we're going to finish right at the bottom, 20th. So isn't that great? Dang it. Oh, that's less than ideal, but we have no players in the Media Dream 11, which again, not surprising. We're the new guys in town. Ooh, there's saying that Whitehawk's going to finish 4th. This could be a difficult time for us potentially. So they're expecting that we're going to be relegated. Okay. Well, I think we have different plans, but we shall see. Transfer wise, again, not a whole lot happened. We sent a bunch of guys out on loan. We brought in a striker named Cole Jackson. He's 19-year-old. He's on a free, and Levi French. Yeah, it's just free. Has great potential ability. Other than that, though, not a whole lot of difference. Our budget's not that awesome, so there's only so much that we could actually do. But let us just jump into this season here and get things rolling. I'm just trying to say, or not say, just trying to see who I should bring on. Lukami. So, yeah, let's go Daldy and Jackson up top, Collier and Francis, Morris and Coldicott Stevens, and our typical back four, Fisher, Williams. Harry Flowers is injured. That's why he's not starting. Blackwell, Miller, and Mackenzie Lyle. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's jump into it. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm always nervous at the beginning of these new seasons because, let's be honest, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm going to get pummeled or what. I have no idea. Especially when they're saying that Whitehawk is going to finish in 4th, which is Braintree. I've heard of them. 4th is in the playoff spot. Hornchurch is already up. So far, there's been no highlights in this match. Despite being 25 minutes in, here they go. They have the first highlight. Their keeper kicks it deep, and Fisher's able to get it to Collier. Collier boots it downfield, tries to find Jackson, and Jackson is found, but Jackson's unable to put it past the keeper. Great pass from Ian Fisher. Ian Fisher is a crazy good player. Oh, I have not touched on my corner taking set pieces. There we go. I've not updated any of that, so I don't even know where people are at. Francis tries to cross it, but looks like they're able to get that ball out of bounds. So we have a chance now for a throw-in and end of highlight. All right. Now they have a corner. 31 minutes in, and Bentley scores. Vince Bentley. We are down 1-0. 32 minutes in to our first match in the new season. And remember, 2 teams get promoted from this league to the Vanarama North/South. We want that. We want promotion. Whether it happens or not is a different story, but we want promotion. We want promotion. Looks like we have an injured player on the field. Ian Fisher, he's been our best player. Well, I don't know if he's been our best player, but he's been solid in my opinion. I'm happy to. And that's the thing, like, because we're expected to fight bravely against relegation, the expectations for the season, like, are, if I demand more. Oh my gosh, who was that? Was that Blackwell? I don't know who it was. I lost track. But because of the expectations that the board has for us, I can't be too harsh on the players to get them motivated, or they'll be like, "Eh." So that's super annoying because they deserve a good butt kicking. Like if I demand more, let's see. Yeah, see, even Jack Daldy frustrated by the feedback. Whatever. You guys need to do something here. Harry Collier gets fouled. There we go. Penalty. Woo! Here we go. Dan Francis with the kick from the spot. Come on, Francis. Put it in. Top left. Well, it was the left side of my screen, I was saying, for him. But anyways, we are now tied 1-1 against Whitehawk. That was a close one, too. Keeper was just a tad too slow. And now they have a chance at the attack. That is not great for us. Mackenzie Lyle makes the tremendous save. Archie Morris needs to come off. He is having a tough time, it looks like. I don't know who to put on for him, though. Dan Francis, though. Well, you won't make this change yet because Dan Francis is coming up. He holds back the ball. Caldecott-Stevens to Jackson. Jackson to Morris. Morris back to Caldecott to Morris. Jackson. And Jackson scores. Terrific pass from Archie Morris. I was about to take him off, but I don't think I want to do that now. Not when you're making passes like that. Like, look at this. Back, and nice run by Jackson, who scores his first goal as a Rutherfield player. But I will be making some substitutions here. Let's be honest. I need to change it up a bit. Probably should take off Morris still. Caldecott-Stevens, though, probably could do with a change because he's on a yellow. And Jack Daldy really should come off too, unfortunately for him. Brandon Taverner should come on. And we'll start with that. Won't make anything else too drastic at the time being. Give it a couple more minutes, and we'll make our final change. And see, that is why I held on. Oh wait, do I even have any more? I don't. I don't have any more. Because Ian Fisher. Dang it. Oh, that's disappointing. A bruised ankle. Can you just stay on a little bit, Dan Francis? Is he on? Is he actually playing? I don't know. Come on, boys. Come on. Just finish strong for me. Please. Do it for me. Please don't let them score. Not Bentley again. Oh, look at that pass. But Haley's there. And Morris now with the ball. Morris goes to Jackson. Jackson's going up the right side. He's got Taverner. Taverner needs to make a faster run than that. No wonder why he's not starting. And Jackson gets dispossessed. Come on. 5 minutes left. Are you serious? Okay, don't kick it out of bounds. Don't. That makes me nervous. Non-league players passing it back to their keeper when we're up 2-1 with 5 minutes left. In injury time or extra time. What kind of shot was that? Dan Francis. Oh, this is making me nervous. I can throw some praise their way, but I don't want it to come off like they can be complacent now. Mackenzie Lyle takes his time, gets the ball to Collier, to Morris. Morris goes to Taverner. Taverner goes to Jackson. Nice pass by Taverner. And Jackson's able to... Ooh! He almost is able to score, but we do get a corner out of it. And hopefully, Alukami can put that ball in there just perfectly to Dan Francis. Oh, Blackwell, come on, get back. Oh, they have a lot of guys back. And here they go. They are going on the attack now. But that pass was poor. And we were able to get some men back. There we go. Come on, last highlight. This has to be it. Blackwell, Bentley. Francis gets the ball back. Oh, Dan Francis, you are a gem. And that is the game. We have won our first match in the regional Premier Division. That is tremendous. I didn't expect it, especially with how we started. That was great. I am very, very pleased. Very pleased. So anyways, that is great for us. I am very happy. We'll take a look at the schedule and see where we're going to come back. So I will see how this season goes. But I'll probably come back around November-ish. But again, if, like always, we'll see what happens. But I will play ahead quite a bit. So thank you so much for watching this video. I think I have the software figured out. If you're watching this, I have. So videos will be coming back out regularly. So if you like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.